Welcome to Taipei, the capital and largest city of Taiwan. Located in the island's north, this metropolis of over 2.5 million people is the country's cultural and economic center. Taiwan, officially the Republic of China, lies about 180 kilometers off mainland China's coast. It's celebrated for its innovation, mountain landscapes, and blend of Chinese, Japanese, and indigenous influences. In Taipei, ancient temples stand beside modern architecture like Taipei 101, once the tallest building in the world. Now, let's take a closer look at life in this remarkable city. To start off our Taipei trip, we hiked up a mountain called Elephant Mountain, where it gives you views over the city. It was a really nice walk. The only thing was it was so humid outside, so it made all the stair climbing that bit more difficult.
Yeah, humid and about 30 degrees Celsius plus. I'm carrying my backpack because it's so sweaty on my back.
And this was in April.
A lot of people go up here at night, but you can go up during the day too, and yeah, it just has views over Taipei and the iconic Taipei 101 tower. Although at night there are a lot of mosquitoes.
We thought this escalator was cool. It was so long that it went flat in the middle. And then back down. And this is one of the more notable things to do in Taipei. It's a memorial to the former president of the Republic of China. It's very well maintained, quite picturesque. We spent probably a few hours here. There's a museum, a monument, various buildings.
All free as well. My understanding is Taiwan is what he wanted China to be. But he couldn't execute his vision in China, so he made it happen in Taiwan instead. It reminds me of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
And then underneath that memorial was a museum dedicated to this president. There he is giving a speech.
And actually, Taiwan is more democratic than the United Kingdom and the US in terms of these various metrics that measure the democratic nature of a country.
The popular way to get around.
Metro is super clean, cheap, and safe, as you expect from Asian countries. There are lots of temples throughout Taiwan, but this one in particular was my favorite. So if you only have time to visit one, I'd visit this one. It was extremely intricate.
Every single place you looked, something was carved. It was incredible.
And it was like 4 or 5 different levels.
And this one just so happens to be adjacent to a night market, so we went there next. Actually, do you remember at this market something smelled so bad? Maybe durian? We never found out what it was, but we had to run, or we had to get out of there quick.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't have smelly vision yet, but you don't want to smell this market. It was extremely pungent. Also, the Rainbow Bridge was a bit of a letdown because I don't think it was lit up, but it's just a bridge right off of that market. Next day, we visited another temple.
This one wasn't quite as elaborate, but still very impressive. But once you've seen a few, you have a new standard. I believe this was one of the more historic districts of Taipei.
We were just walking through to get to Taipei 101. This is the mall inside the base of the tower.
And of course, knowing us, we had to go to the top of it to get these incredible views. It was super windy when we were up there, but impressive.
You can stay inside and just look through at the glass, or you can go out to the top.
From the top of this, you really see how mountainous the area is. And did you know the shape of the building is meant to represent bamboo?
Because of where it is in the world, it's an area that's inflicted by a lot of earthquakes. So there's this huge damper in the center of the building that sways left and right when earthquakes hit to stop the building collapsing.
And it's happened before, they showed videos. And this is a little bit of the nightlife, a popular shopping street. It's interesting because Taipei doesn't feel like Japan, doesn't feel like South Korea, doesn't feel like China. Not that we've really been, but it's hard to explain. It's just its own thing.
I'd say it feels a little bit like Hong Kong.
Yeah, I suppose they both have Chinese influences. On one of the days we took a gondola up to a tea valley. It was like a hike, lots of tea related things around. We got some tea flavored ice cream, some tea biscuits, and a really nice hike as well. This was a temple at the top of the gondola. I don't know what day we went, but it was really quiet. Like, there was maybe only a handful of other people, so it felt so peaceful and magical, with the wind blowing through the lanterns and everything. From where the gondola drops you off, it fans out into various different hikes. We chose one that went to a waterfall. It was a bit more secluded and out of the way, but it was quite the adventure.
It took about 3 hours round trip in total, so I wouldn't set out unless you had at least 3 hours of daylight. We had to use Google Maps for some of the sections.
But fairly easy to get
easy
to.
enough.
And we finally made it. You'll see in a minute, but we walk up to the little temple, and then you see that waterfall. It's amazing to me that someone literally carved this into the side of the cliff and maintains it. An easy day trip from Taipei, as you see, is to an area called Pingxi, maybe?
We'll put it on screen.
Yeah, put it on screen. But it's one of those places where a train goes right through the town, as you see here.
And that is the same train you get to this town from Taipei. Everyone goes here to let off lanterns, which looks all fun and cool, but as you can imagine, they just fall into the nearby river within 5 minutes and they are littered everywhere.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate end to something that's supposed to be good luck as you release it. From this little town, there's a hike, not even a hike, I would say just a walk, to some fairly big waterfalls.
There are nearly 15 million scooters in Taiwan, which is a ratio of 96.3 scooters for every 100 citizens. And the waterfall motorbikes refers to a sight of thousands of scooters and motorbikes on the Taipei Bridge in Taiwan, which during morning rush hour, it resembles a cascading waterfall of commuters.